scout now for pylons. So Shiver seems a bit behind right now. She did scout, so she knows the observers and everything like that are coming out. We do have the 3 gateways coming up along with that robotics facility, so the Protoss is going to put on a lot of pressure, and then we do have that proxy pylon finally coming down at this very good location. As you see the tower, Whiplash is able to tell when everything's moving out. And we do have the first Banshee in the way, so we are going to get that Banshee rest and nothing coming out of the factory. She probably should use that scout. Actually, no, she's getting a tech lab down, so we're probably going to see some siege tanks. Shiver always screwing up my commentaries by changing things up. But we do have this observer now, and Shiver seems well aware of it. As you can see, she's positioning her Marines. And there we go. Nice little snipe on it before these stalkers could try to get in and snipe any of the Marines. Although that observer did make the Protoss well aware that this Banshee is most likely on the way. It did see a tech lab. You can see we do have 2 stalkers that are chilling in the base. They are not warped into their proxy pylon, and they seem very well aware that, you know, we better chill back here because the annoying Banshee is probably coming to try to shoot us up. And I'm kind of surprised we have a messed up rally point right here, but I guess he's just keeping it there to know that this Banshee is probably on the way. And nice thing about this map is you can hide your Banshee up here. They can't see him. But, oh, Whiplash is very prepared for this. He's like, you know what, I'm getting my observer out. I'm going to be perfectly prepared for this. And Shiver's not even going to bother with it. She's like, those stalkers are there. An observer is probably being remade. I just need to get my Banshee out of there and save a lost cause. Actually, he has, wow, 2 observers on the map, so good for him. He's actually rallying that around and just making sure he's scouting every possible location. And we are having this Terran force push out and be aggressive. Kind of surprised me by the size of Whiplash's army, but he's just going to quickly go away and not have his force battle something that he's obviously going to lose. So these Banshees are going to put a little more harassment on. Nice snipe there on these sentries, and she's probably going to get another sentry. Oh, and she keeps that Banshee alive. Really, really great play. I'm loving that. Killing off the 2 sentries, pretty important units for the Protoss, and keeping her own units alive. And as you can see, we do have a lot of warped units over here. It's going to be a big pain in the ass, and both players are just pulling back respectively. She has siege mode, so, and there she goes, she does siege up. I would really love for her to kind of push, but I guess that would be really aggressive since we do have warped in sentries and they could easily force field off this ramp, which is going to be a big pain in the ass, but she's way too marine heavy. She doesn't have that combat shield. She really is going to need that extra health. No medevacs, anything like that, so this is going to be a bit troublesome. And she doesn't have stim, so yeah, so no stim, so this is going to be pretty tough. Both players are just kind of doing their thing right now, and we have Cloak researching. I really think that Shiver just needs to kind of play a little defensive. She has her expansion up first. I really don't think she should be here at this tower location just because she's having her army rallied over here. And it seems like it's going to be way too far spread out. And almost on cue, this observer is going to scout out this army and realize that, you know what, with a few more troops, Whiplash is saying to himself, I can easily take this. I'm going to expand. I know I can take that army. And Shiver looks like she's going to start sending in her forces. I wonder if Whiplash is going to make this push before that small pack of reinforcements pulled. And I'm pretty sure he's waiting for this. I don't know what he's waiting for, actually. He has enough energy for Guardian Shield and Force Fields. So he can easily just Guardian Shield himself up and then be like force fields and pretty much pew pew on stuff. And Shiver's forces are out of place here. Oh no. And yeah, this is going to hurt. She's going to lose everything. These zealots are taking the damage. Marines are warping the tanks there rather than letting the siege tanks do the tanks. And the zealots just pretty much smashed them in. Oh no, Shiver. She has forces over here, and she's about to get trampled by this small little force that decided to walk around the other way. Now they're just easily going to get cut off. So, looking really, really troublesome right now for Shiver. She's just way too Marine heavy. No Marauders to back her up. She needed more meat in the army. Sure, Marines do a lot of damage, but they won't be able to stand up to that size of an army just because these Immortals do so much damage, these Sentries do so much damage, and those Stalkers do so much damage. So, I mean, it's just like, ugh. Units with a lot of health that do a lot of damage. Unit with a lot of damage dealing power, but no health. They're squishy as all crap. I mean, SCVs have the same amount of health as Marines. Marines are pretty much just little nothingness. And here goes the SCV line being pulled off for last ditch effort. They're not going to do much. Those shootouts are just going to rip it. It's going to be pretty gruesome. Too bad this command center can't land on these Protoss forces and just squish them and make them feel Shiver's wrath. Cold fury. Alright, well, I'm sure you all know this is pretty much going to be GG. Such a cool effect when that C slices that Marauder. Look at him, feeling all pimp with 1 health left. Well, that is game 1 in a best of 3. I hope you all enjoyed and be prepared for game 2.